Hey guys, Squiggles here, bringing you game number 2 between Sheth and Huck. Game number 1 went to Sheth. So Huck, is he going to be able to beat Sheth? We do not know yet, but we will in a second. This game is going to be on Metalopolis, and this was played for the Battle.net Invitational, the North American one. So bringing together some of the top North American players to battle it out and see who can go to BlizzCon. First and second place going to be getting a free trip to BlizzCon to battle against everyone else for the money, the big money. Now you can see these guys are already spawning in cross positions, that's right, yeah. And Bub something and grits, I don't know. But not too much Sheth's going to see. He's going to see that actually there's no Protoss here, and he's like, if he's not there and he can't spawn here, then I'm guessing he's going to be here. And Huck is going to scout this direction, going to see that there is in fact oh, a heart. Oh, so nice of Huck to be nice, but he's going to be like, oh, nope, no creep. Okay, fair enough. Going to just go over here, and Sheth is going to be like, hey, you found me. Looks like Sheth, what is he going to do at this point? This is where I get a little bit curious. Is he going to go for a hatch first, or is he going to go for a pool, or maybe just a gas? I don't know. Looks like he is getting a pool, no gas, and is going to, I'm assuming, be throwing down a hatchery hopefully pretty soon. Nope, never mind. The probe seriously is going to get the gas. Yep, and that is, I think, the correct decision because he knows that this probe is going to be so annoying and he's not going to be able to do anything for the foreseeable future. And if he tries to send one of these drones down here, this probe will just be there. Oh, a little bit of miss micro by Huck actually stealing minerals. That's really funny. A lot of people like to steal minerals, but Huck never really likes taking those minerals because he likes bouncing back and forth between these mineral patches, actually all of them, and just slowing down the mining of the drones just a little bit. So let's see, looks like Huck has his second pylon down, gateway going down, good positioning. As always, you would expect nothing less from a player such as Huck, and these overlords are getting into their money spots. Always good to have your first couple, 3, 4 overlords with like predetermined spots you're going to send them depending on the map, so you can just get them there and not have to worry about anything. Look at this great timing. As soon as the gateway finishes, bam, Cybercore going down, already rallied right here. You can see with this building that this little tiny choke will be clogged by a zealot fairly soon. There we go. And looks like he stopped making probes for just a second so we could get that zealot out just a little bit earlier. Meanwhile, we have the hatchery is down for Sheth. There are a couple of lings out for Sheth as well, and looks like Sheth's going to be doing a good job of just scouting around everywhere, making sure there's no pylons, and getting good map control, only building 4 Zerglings, I believe. Check units tab just to be sure. Yes, indeed, 4 Zerglings, and that's really what you want to do, because with these lings, you can check everywhere. This probe going to be hiding as best he can to prevent getting killed, but you can end up with a Zergling at this Zelnaga Watchtower, a Zergling at this Zelnaga Watchtower, and then a Zergling right outside the base, maybe 2 Zerglings outside the base, or 1 right here, and then just another one patrolling around trying to find stuff. So, oh, here we come. We have Zerglings running in, and are they going to see this probe? I don't think they're going to, because he's actually hiding behind this secondary gas geyser thing. There's like 2 layers of gas there. And, oh, he is going to find him, and he's going to trap him too. So he does go down. Nice job by Sheth. Really, really being on the ball as far as scouting goes, and just making sure that he picks off that probe so no kind of proxy pylon is going to be going down, at least not from that probe. And now it looks like another probe going to be running around trying to get in good position, and there is not a Zergling at the front to really spot that at this point, because he does have the 1 Zergling here. And where's that other Zergling? I'm not even sure where he is. There's an Overlord, a couple more Zerglings. I don't know. Maybe he lost one. I don't know. But speed is done. More lings on the way for Sheth. Now looks like a Dark Shrine being started. Oh, nice. Dark Shrine being started by Huck. Has a couple more gateways going down as well. Chrono boosting out what looks to be warp gates. Throwing down that pylon, so he's going to be trying to expand. And here come the Zerglings to make sure that that does not happen. Just going to force that cancel. There goes the pylon down again. And this Zealot and this Sentry are going to have the work cut out for him if these Zerglings decide to push up the ramp, but it does not look like they are going to, at least not yet. And Sheth's going to be droning hard behind this, adding on a Roach Warren and an Evo Bay as he just tries to get some tech in there and get some additional. Oh, careful. Only 1 hit down on that Zergling. Got to be careful with that, because these Zealots, the way they're positioned, you can only have like 2 or 3 Zerglings attach them at a time, and the Zealot can just hold off for literally forever. But for now, Huck is kind of, I guess, content to sit right here until his DTs finish, and they are just about done. And Sheth is content to just sit here and delay this this hatchery as long as possible. So he's bringing all these lings in here now. He really wants to prevent this. And what did he scout it? I'm confused as to how. I don't actually see. I mean, there's the Overlord right here. I'm interested because he is throwing down spore crawlers. And with that spore crawler, these DTs are going to be less than worthless. You can see there's 3 DTs right now. They are trying to break into Sheth's base, and it looks like he is going to split them up. That is the correct decision to make. But I don't know. 1 DT getting surrounded. That's a lot of money just being thrown down the drain for absolutely nothing. This DT going to be running all the way around here, trying to get a... Wait, where's the rally point going? Is he getting into the main? Yes, indeed he is. So he's going to try to get into the main. If he is able to do that, that will do very, very well, simply because... I mean, Laird just now going down, and I don't see any kind of, there we go, Spore Crawler just now going down, but this DT is going to get quite a few kills here before this Spore Crawler finishes. Looks like now all the drones are actually huddling around this Spore Crawler, and this DT, how many kills can he get? 6 kills, 7 kills, 8 kills, 9 kills, no, still 8, 9 kills, there we go, 10 kills, 11 kills, 12 kills, and then he goes down. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Take a look at the worker supplies after that. Looks like Sheth's still way ahead, 47, as opposed to 34, 46 now as another DT came in here, tried to do a little bit of work, but got taken out. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Looks like Huck is trying to pressure with Zealots as well. Has a pylon down here, but this Overlord sees it, of course, right away. Nice spread of these Overlords by Sheth. Literally is seeing everything that happens right when it happens. Now we have Zealots and Sentries going to be pushing up, and it looks like a ton of roaches being made right now. +1 missile attacks on the way, getting a Spine Crawler as well, some Zerglings as well, and looks like just picking off some Overlords on the way to the Zerg base. Probe gets sniped again, so no pylon is going to be closer than this one, and this pylon actually has some pressure being put on it. So these sentries may actually be able to save it, not really sure. No, it looks like the Zergling is going to get away. And see, here's the thing. Huck needs to like do some damage because he's, I don't know, it's going to be, I'll just wait and let the game unfold the way I actually have no idea what's going to happen. But there are just so many roaches back here for Sheth that these force fields have to be perfect. Meanwhile, we have Lings doing a counterattack. Such a good job. I always like to see Zerg players do this, where they're like, well, I know exactly where his army is, so I'm just going to counterattack with a few units. But look at this, Huck with a sentry and a few zealots just here, ready to shut down any kind of harass. Looks like these Zerglings are going to run in here, do what they can, picking off a few probes, the ones on gas, and then going to be running away. But these zealots and sentries are doing a decent job of defending at this point. Meanwhile, it looks like Huck is going to throw down a ton of force fields because he sees a million roaches coming out. And by a million, of course, I mean, yeah, you know, okay, like 16 or so. Oh, this is Zealot. Got to be careful. More force fields going down. Going to trap those roaches and prevent them from pursuing at nearly the optimal speed. And all of these units going to be going ahead and running away. Meanwhile, Overlord's creeping on the third. Just a good little annoying tactic you can do. And now these Zerglings looks like they could be trying to delay, or I don't know what they're doing. But here come the roaches. You got to be careful. Stalkers are out now for Huck as well. But there is not a lot of force fields now. I guess there's a couple left still. So going to be using force fields trying to kill him. But look at this. Burrow is done. And Huck, his robo bay, or his robo facility rather, is not even done yet. So as these roaches get hurt, he can just burrow them, and he cannot actually kill anything. These other roaches getting tons of free shots off, and that's pretty much what it is at this point. Lots of force fields going down, and I don't know if Huck can actually hold off 116 supply versus 60 or 80 supply, and this is it for Huck. He needs to hold here. So many roaches. You can see on the minimap just tons more units being flooded down from Sheth as Huck is up against the wall. He's trying to do, but look at this great arc by these roaches. Here come out the probes to defend. The last-ditch effort. Tasers are on kill as they come out, but the burrow and unburrow is too much for Huck, and he is going to throw in the towel. GG. So Liquid Sheth taking this over his teammate Liquid Huck. 2-0. Oh, such good play by Sheth. Wow, I'm impressed. Well, thank you guys for watching. And just really quick before I forget, I have a Twitter now. I'm going to be laddering quite a bit. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, it is SquigglesStar. It's one word spelled like two. SquigglesStar. Yes, indeed. That is my Twitter, and I'm going to be laddering a bit this season. So follow me if you would like. If not, that is cool. I still think you're all awesome people. And this is funny because apparently, I mean, everybody's GG'd and everybody's left, but day 9 is not left yet. So I'm just going to keep talking for a little bit longer. Yeah, so, I mean, really, Sheth just did a great job of shutting down that initial DT harass. That's, I think, what it came down to. When those DTs don't do that much damage, then it's really like you're just behind because you want that tech. Although the DT up here did get like 12 kills, I think like 10 of them were actually drones. So that was really, really nicely done, but it just was not enough. As you may recall, I checked the worker supplies right after that, and Sheth was still ahead by like 15 workers. So, I mean, you do what you can, but at the end of the day, Sheth just proved to be too strong, his macro too good, and nice little 2-base play. Not going for that third base, not trying to stretch himself and become vulnerable and trying to defend a third. Just staying on 2, keeping it tight, especially with DTs out there and flooding with units and getting the win. So congratulations to Sheth, and thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments below. As always, I'll see you guys later.